Emily. I'm the nurse here at Nostalgia Family Medicine and Wellness Center, and today I'm going to have a SculpSure treatment on myself. And so this whole video is going to be a SculpSure treatment from start to finish, and I'm going to explain what's going on all along the way. So myself, I just had a baby 3 months ago. She's a beautiful baby girl, and but like most mothers, I now have some tummy issues that I'm not real thrilled with, so we're going to see if we can't clear that up. Now, one thing I do need you to know is that the results of your SculpSure treatment will take at least 6 weeks to see the results, and results are completed within about 12 weeks. So it's not like I'm going to get done with the treatment and then I'm going to be like, oh, it's great, it's all done. It is going to take a little bit of time, so we'll have to make a video about that later on. But for now, my assistant Evan is going to take my pictures, and then we're going to get hooked up, and then we'll go from there.
Hi, I'm Evan, and I'm actually going to be taking pictures of Emily's treatment area. That way we can keep track of the progress. So, here we go.
So these are the brackets which hold the applicators in place for the treatment. So as you can see, the brackets come in a variety of shapes and sizes for different body parts and different body sizes. So you can see that this is going to cover more or different surface area depending on which bracket you use. So Evan is going to fit me with the one I'm going to need, which I get a little more surface area than most. We can see that this is going to cover this basic area. You wouldn't want to use a smaller bracket and then decide later on that you needed it to cover a larger surface area. So we're going to go with this one for me, and we're going to get me hooked up. So Evan has me all hooked up, as you can see. Got the belt on and all the applicators are in place. And now we are going to go ahead and get started with the treatment.
As you can hear, here we go.
The first thing you feel was a blast of like an icy sensation, like cold water. It was just poured on my belly. And so we're going. And now it still feels cool. Doesn't feel warm yet. Okay, now it's starting to get a little bit warm, but it's very pleasant feeling.
So there is going to be about a 4-minute period of the SculpSure actually heating up to the temperature that it's going to start you at. So you're not going to feel heat quite right away. So it is about after the 4-minute mark that you'll really start to feel the heat intensifying, and we monitor throughout the whole entire process how you're feeling, so we do make sure that it doesn't get too intense or too hot, but we do want there to be some heat, because unless it's hot, fat cells aren't burning. So
now I've been running for
a whole minute,
and you can see on the screen here that has the heat of each applicator, which you can actually adjust the heat of the different ones. If you know you feel a little warmer in one area versus in another area, we can actually change that. And the machine itself counts down the length of time that it's been. The total treatment is 25 minutes. Like Evan said, that initial warm-up is 4 minutes. And then the remaining 21 minutes is keeping the fat cells at that high heat temperature. So we're going to let this run for a little bit, and then I'll talk again about the halfway point. we are now at the halfway point in my SculpSure treatment, and you can see on them. I'm trying to selfie video this. I'm not doing a very good job. I'm sorry. So I'm about the halfway treatment, and throughout the treatment, Evan asks me how I'm feeling. So you see him holding up this paper, and so we want to keep tabs on whether we are heating up the fat cells enough to kill them, or whether we're heating, you know, it up too much to where you might start hurting the skin. So that's why we're keeping tabs on that. And we've adjusted mine to go up a little bit because I thought that it felt like it was a little too light. We've gone up once, and now I, according to the paper there, feel like that's what it's supposed to feel like. And it is alternating periods of hot and not so hot. And then mostly it feels like pressure and a little bit of pinchy, crampy type feeling. But it kind of comes in waves. For women, you might say it's sort of like a period cramp. Men, I'm not sure what you would equate that to. But it's totally tolerable. So you can see all my lights are on there. Everything's still going. And Evan's been keeping track of my treatment. And you know, I'm sitting here reading a magazine, just taking my 25 minutes to enjoy myself and, you know, just kind of relax. And now we're going to finish the rest of the treatment, and I'll talk to you when it's all done. Okay. So my treatment is almost over.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left, Evan says. And feeling pretty good.
4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. She's done. That's the end of the SculpSure treatment.
Woo! I made it.
Still alive.
So now Evan's going to disconnect me, and that's it. That's the whole treatment. I'm all done. So right this minute, it feels a little warm, a little pressury, but you know, that might just be because you've got to put this belt on kind of tight anyway, you know, and then the weight of the actual applicators, that might have to do with that. You know, it was not, I don't know, not something you want to do every day, but it was completely tolerable. It was only 25 minutes. By the time it really seemed like, oh, this is, you know, not something I want to do all the time, the treatment was halfway over. So, you know, then you just stick it out for another 10 minutes and that's it. It's very, very doable. So now he's taking off the belt here, and I'm loosening it up, and now I can breathe again. It's a little bit tight, but it's supposed to be that way. So it's good. It's not so bad. I could talk at least, so you know I was doing all right. So now, sorry, he's taking the stuff off. You can see where it's a little bit pink, you know, and you can see where the, you know, it was kind of tight there. But the skin itself is actually, you know, normal feeling. It doesn't feel hot at all. He said right now it just feels a little bit warm, still a little bit of that crampy feeling, but that's kind of going away. And that is it. That is my whole SculpSure treatment. All 25 minutes of it you got to see from start to finish. And we do that here at Nostalgia Family Medicine Wellness Center. Myself, I do the treatments for other people, and Evan as well. I lost my train of thought. Oh well. Anyway, you can come and get it here at the office. We can do under the chin, the flanks, the upper, you know, back bra line area, the belly, inner and outer thighs, and I know a lot of women are asking about the bat wings, and apparently that has not yet been FDA approved, so if we did do it that way, that would be considered off-label, so just something to think about. And so I survived, and that's good news, and we'll have to take another video in a few weeks, in about 6 weeks actually, and be able to compare my before and after pictures and what it actually looks like. Depending on the size of the treatment area, the amount of, subcutaneous fat that you have, you may require more than one treatment. Most people take about 2 treatments to achieve the desired effect that they're going for, and treatments are at least 4 weeks apart from each other. So, and then the actual evolution of the treatment takes about 12 weeks for it to be completed, for all those fat cells to be eliminated from your body and for you to be able to see the full results. So, so it's not an overnight thing. It is. It still takes a little bit of time, but at least give you that boost and, maybe a little self-confidence to go out and pick out your new summer bathing suit. So give us a call, and we'll get you in for one of these treatments, okay? Bye!